Greetings and welcome to Political Empire. I'm your host, Kim Pearsall with Press Enterprise and PE.com. And we're going to talk about an appearance in Palm Springs by a well-known congressman. And then we're going to talk about the Prop 30 campaign by Governor Jerry Brown and a recent field poll that discusses where voters are in terms of voting yay or nay. So first, Barney Frank in Palm Springs, the longtime Democratic Congressman from Massachusetts, Barney Frank, will be supporting candidate Mark Takano on the stump in Takano's congressional race against Riverside County Supervisor John Tavaglione. Frank is hosting a fundraiser Sunday at a private Palm Springs home. Tickets cost $100 to $1,000 if you're interested in going. So now we're going to talk a little bit about Prop 3, which is a campaign by Governor Jerry Brown to essentially boost some revenue for the state of California. We have with us Jim Miller from Sacramento to tell us a little bit more about this. Jim, how are you doing today?
Just fine, Jim. Thanks.
Fantastic. So the state, and for that matter, inland voters, how are they feeling about this tax proposal on the ballot based on the field poll?
Right. This is Prop 30, which would temporarily increase the sales tax and also temporarily raise the income tax on high-income filers. And there is a field poll coming out this morning that found that 51% supported, 36% opposed, and 13% are undecided. It also, and by coincidence, the Public Policy Institute of California also is released a poll late Wednesday, also looking at Prop 30, and they found comparable numbers: 52% support, 40% opposed, 8% undecided.
And that does seem like a pretty hefty number for support. 15% though undecided. Does that concern Governor Jerry Brown's staff at all at this point?
Not yet. Yeah, 13% undecided. I think I was talking to the poll director for the field poll, Mark Takano, and the undecided number is up from July, and it appears to have taken from both the yes and the no side. And Mr. Takano's explanation of that is that voters maybe are starting to hear both about Proposition 30 and then also from Proposition 38, which is another tax increase measure pushed by Attorney Molly Munger that would raise money for schools. And so the thinking is maybe voters are kind of trying to figure out which one they support or oppose, as the case may be.
There was also news this week of the Cal State system saying that if Prop 30 isn't passed, then student fees will likely go up about 5%. Do you think that'll have any impact on how this goes in November?
I think it potentially can. I think it definitely. I think their proponents would be, proponents of Prop 30 would, I think in general, getting more young voters to the polls is viewed as something that would be good for Prop 30 and a lot of causes on the ballot backed by Democrats. So if that, more Cal State students, more UC students, and particularly if they think Prop 30's passage would keep their tuition at its current level, that is probably something proponents would be happy to happen.
Well, we'll see if the college students come out in droves in November. Jim, thanks so much for the update on the latest field poll, and keep us posted on all things election-oriented going towards November. So thanks, Jim, and thanks to you for watching another edition of Political Empire. We'll see you tomorrow.